Well, hello. Let's see if I can get some sound for you. Video looks good and it was fun to do, but I don't get sound when I replay it. So, in case that's true, I'm just going to jump to the chase and talk to you about the card and the fairy who came forward today. It is he of the fiery sword, who is one of the singers of the realms, and he is the yang principle. The singers of the realms are like archangels, gods, dakinis, those higher beings that humans and fairies both can look towards for assistance and guidance and all of that good stuff. They want us to ask for their help. With angels, it's because we have free wills, and I kind of think it's the same thing with the singers of the realm. And one of my clients who had ordered one of the single card email readings for herself. She's like, well, and she got one of the singers, and she's like, well, how do I ask? Okay, don't overthink. It's really simple. What I do is I focus on the image, or if I don't have it in front of me, I just in my head, and I just take a couple of breaths, and then I go, okay, hey, he of the fiery sword, could you please help me out with what I'm going through right now? And thank you. That's it. That's all there is. Okay, so that's how you ask for help. Could you please help me? Thank you. Simple. Okay, he of the fiery sword, that male principle, the yang principle. I should mention she of the kruch is the female energy, right? Because it's a balance, yin and yang in the universe. Marie says there is sound. Hooray! So good. So he is that energy, that go forward, that he's the primary manifestation of that yang principle, right? Action, will, movement, force, fire. The key words around him are spiritual will, justice, and protection, right? Which that yang energy that we draw on sometimes, right? We see him in many ways all around the world. It's like the different aspects. If you think of all of the gods you've ever come across, or the heroes or the protectors in mythology or religion or whatever, put them all, they're all different aspects of he of the fiery sword. This sword illuminates truth and dispels not truth. I love that line. Dispels not truth. The archetypal swords all have something written on them, right? The Holy Grail sword and all of that. You're not Excalibur is what I'm thinking of in that myth. It's in my mind today. Draw me not without cause, return me not without honor. So you don't pull out your sword unless you have a really good reason to, and you make sure you use it honorably. So when you put it away again, you've used it with honor. Whether we're talking about real swords, whether we're talking about our words, which can be mightier than swords at times, right? Just think of that. Now, he of the fiery sword wants us to call on him when we have something difficult to do, when we need to take action that's going to require a lot from us, whether it's our willpower, whether it's determination, whether it's compassion. He will help us to do what needs to be done with love. That's the trick, right? When we're doing something, always come from your heart. If you're coming from your heart, it's really good. Now also, I know what I told you the last time. I in the other one, in the first video, I also said for myself, this kind of helps me right now. I have made a commitment to my health this fall, and one of the things I've committed to and I'm determined to do is at least 5,000 steps a day. Now, I know 10,000 steps is the recommended goal, but for me, when I had the 10,000 step goal and I would have like 2,000, 2,500 steps in, I'd go, I'm never going to get that done. And I would just leave it. But same number of steps, and my goal is 5,000. I get those 5,000. And I was looking this morning, I've only missed 3 days since August 20th getting my 5,000 steps. And you'd think, that'd be easy, but I work at home. You'd be amazed at how few steps you can take when you work at home. So, just saying. So, but that calling on that determination and that dedication, right? Now, I also think that this looks like a beautiful feather of light, and that reminds us that we can fly and rise above things. That is also strength and action. Now, when he shows up, there is a need for like clear and focused will and determination to carry through, even if much effort is required. It's not always easy to get in. Yesterday, for example, it was cold and nasty and rainy where I live, and I didn't feel like going for a walk at all, but I got my steps in walking in circles in my living room. But it was my determination, right? And I would like, oh yeah, call on some help. I will be calling on this guy for sure to help me with this, because he does support us. He supports us with will and strength, and he helps us to enhance and improve ourselves, our lives, situations that we're in. His energy enables us to burst through outgrown ways of being. And last night being autumn equinox, that balance time when the day and night are equal length. And it's a wonderful time for letting go of stuff that no longer serves us and planting new seeds, taking on new stuff, getting new goals, new things to work towards. So the energy's still around, folks. You didn't miss it if you didn't do anything last night. Take some time, breathe, think about what you can let go of, what no longer serves you, what you want to bring in. Okay? And we're going, as the nights are getting longer right now, we have that more time for introspection and dream time and storytelling, traditionally, right? So just put that in your pipe and smoke it. Just think about that. I'm not recommending smoking. So when he shows up, he's here to help. He's here to help us take action based on clear decisions and will, and that action. Take action, take action. We have great strength and potential for good at this time, and he's coming by to say, hey, you have this, you've got it, you've got it. Just ask him for help. Ask him for help. A question that this guy sometimes prompts is, how can I free strength and free will in my life and allow that vital force to flow through? So you guys know I work with energy a lot, and we get energy, we get blocks, we get blockages. And so how to help those flow through? Breath. Breath is huge. Energy work is helpful, right? Anytime, right? You can do it for yourself. You can go to someone who knows how to help draw that energy through to you. But breath is where you can start easily on your own. And what I recommend are the breaths where you breathe in through your nose, hold for a moment, and then exhale and through your mouth. It's activating your parasympathetic nervous system, all sorts of good things, but also it helps you to focus and just draw in. And it can release any blockages. If you feel like you've got something blocked, just sort of send the breath there in your imagination. So, because of course your breath is really going into your lungs, but you can imagine it going into the sore spot on your shoulder and letting it go, right? And I recommend breathing in. Let's say you're going to breathe into 3, 1, 2, 3, hold, and then out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, breathe in. So whatever you're breathing into, breathe out twice as long. So that'll help dissolve blockages. What else did I want to say? What else did I say? I don't remember what else I said last time. But I guess you're getting the nuggets of what's really important. I will remind you that I've still got my special on emailed Faery's Oracle readings mandated by G. Hobia last week. So a regular $33.33, $17.77. It's a nice way to try it out at a discount and see if you like getting one specifically for you. Although, of course, if you're watching today's message, it's meant for you. And the other thing is just check out my website, www.margaretsample.com, because I have some new things on offer. There are some workshops upcoming. They're not posted yet, but because I haven't selected dates, but there are workshops, online workshops coming up. And oh, and I'm also offering Mother Peace tarot card readings. I haven't offered just plain tarot card readings for a long time, so I'm offering it at the price I used to charge. So years ago, and for a half hour, and they're great. I love my cards, my Mother Peace cards, and yeah, so check that out as well, and what's going on with me. And he said this last time, and he's saying it again. You are stronger than you think. You are stronger than you know. Take action. Take action. I am here to strengthen and support you. The sword, my sword, will strengthen you and help you in this action taking. You can do this. You are doing this. Go, go, go take action. Okay, thank you. And I remember in the first video this morning, we talked about steel magnolias that were soft and gentle and loving, but with that core of steel, that fiery, steely sword of determination that he will help strengthen for you right now. Just ask. All right, my dears, I better get going, and I hope you are well. Have a happy Fairy Friday. Thank you, He of the Fiery Sword, and love to you all. Mwah. Bye for now. Hopefully sound stayed for the whole thing.